short episode of the um, Fascinating World of Binary Options, and I am doing this. I don't even think Todd knows I went live, but he will find out. He'll probably start texting me. What I want to do real quick is show the setup of the indicators because Todd has been driving me crazy today, like literally driving me crazy, calling me, trying to tell me all these things. And so I went in, I tested out this thing that he told me to test. I can't get it to work. Honestly, I can't get it to work just by itself. But I scroll tested something that has just tons and tons and tons of wins. And I think this is what we'll scroll test tonight, what we'll actually test. It makes it 3 minutes. Okay, 3 minutes. So when we go live later, this is a 3-minute strategy. It is a push strategy. It is a blind strategy. But you're following the indicator. It's extremely good. Okay, give this a shot, people. See what happens. I'm cracking up because I think this actually works. It's hilarious. Because I keep saying, we got to use our skill, and Todd keeps saying there's got to be some way that you could just do this, and just whenever this happens, that happens. So okay, Todd's calling me right now. Let me see what he's saying. He's be cracking up. Hey, dude. I am live, dude. Dude, I'm live because I wanted to show you this. Um, dude, okay, well, I know I'm talking about you. Dude, you know that stuff you told me to test today? So no, I'm not. No. I'm doing this video for you because I figured it out, dude. I really figured it out. Like I found a strategy that you cannot break. And so I'm doing this video. I want you to go home and watch it, and then you can tell me what you think, because you got to set up your indicators a very specific way. So this is just a short like precursor video to our video tonight. But dude, yeah, we're going live later. Yeah, I just did this because I wanted to actually show I wanted to show you this without having to call you and try to explain it to you like archaically over the phone. So all right, so I'm going on with my video, dude. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why you're on the phone if you want. You want to be on the phone? Okay, you're gonna order at Wendy's. All right. So I'm doing the video for you. You watch this later. I'm gonna show you how to set up the indicators. All right. So you're gonna take 3-minute trades. Okay. And you're going to set up your slow moving averages, basically like your 6 SMA, okay, is going to be green, and your 12 SMA is going to be red. Okay, so that's what it is. You're going to have a 6 SMA is going to be green, and a 12 SMA is going to be red. So that's it. Okay, and then in stochastic, you're going to keep your stochastic the same, 14.33 SMA, and your styles are going to be, your K period is going to be green, and your D period is going to be red. Okay, and I'm making these all 2-point font. All right, 2-point font. So that's the setup. Okay, so that's basically like I just recolored the stochastic and the moving averages to mimic each other. Are you listening to me? Oh, okay. So, dude, yeah, I'm talking to you in the video. So then what you do is I scroll tested this. So it's a 3-minute trade. So what I did was, dude, this actually works. I've pretty much only won doing this. I mean, you lose a couple here and there, but like, I will tell you that if you just do so let me finish telling you how to do this. You basically just, if the green lines are on top, so in the stochastic and in the moving average, if the green lines are above, the red, then you take a 3-minute call. You just look at it, and if the green lines are both above the red lines, you just take a 3-minute call at the end of whatever candle you're going to take. And then if the red lines are above in the stochastic and the moving average, you take a 3-minute put. If they're not married, like if the stochastic has the green on top and the moving average has the red on top, don't do anything. You just go to the next chart, and you just go chart to chart until and it happens like almost on every chart. So you take a call if the green lines are on top, if you take a put if the red lines are on top, and that's it. And you take 3 minutes, And I'm going to scroll test this more extensively in the next hour, but I think that almost every time you win. Okay, you might lose, like I said, one or two. When I did your method, okay, so that's the method I'm telling you to do. But when I tested your method, dude, I went like, if you do the, so I did scroll testing on all calls. So just opening up every single chart and doing all calls. Dude, there was a time when I lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I lost 8 in a row. And then there's another time. Yeah, right. But I just went, yeah. Okay, well, I did this video. This video is important. Now, just call me back in a minute. I'm going to finish this video. So, okay, so here's what I'm saying. Todd's calling me because I tested all kinds of different things, like open up a chart, make a call, open up, in the next minute, make up a call, the next minute, do all calls. Okay, then I kind of tried to make it like, well, do all calls, but only do them with so demo flip flop. So only do them, in the direction of the trend. It doesn't seem to change much if you do it like that. And then 3 minute SMA direction, blue, yellow. I did pretty good if you do 3 minute with the SMA direction. So you just basically look at the SMA, slow moving average, and it's like if it's going up, you take a call. If it's going down, you take a put. But what I figured out was if you just use stochastic alone to do that, it's not as accurate. So it'd be more accurate to just make calls based on the direction. I told Todd this months ago. I said basically you could open up any chart and you could look at the direction, like any chart. So like this chart right here, the red line is above and the green line is below. So you could take a put. So like if you back up, you could see that if I would have taken a put on this candle, it would have won. Okay, and I'm disregarding the candle that's moving. I'm thinking if I would have taken a put on this candle, it would have lost. So if you just kind of look, if I would have taken a put at the end of this candle, it would have lost. And so basically, this is okay, but it's not great. On this one right here, if I would have taken a put on this one, it would have lost. Let's see. On this one, looks like I would have also been taking a put on that one, it would have lost. I think that's the way it goes. Yeah, if this is above, yeah, if the green line's up on the top, you make a call. The red line's on top, you make a put. But you can see that when they start converging and dancing around with each other, you can see that it stopped working. Okay, so what I did instead was I made it like 3 minutes. So I said, okay, if the red line's above, make a 3 minute put. And again, you still can lose here, but you lose in this scenario because in the stochastic, the green's on top, but the moving average, the red's on top. So it's really like these are warring indicators. This isn't really it. But if you go to Facebook let's go to one where they're both lined up. Let's see here. You go to this one where you would go back here. That one you wouldn't have taken. So I'm trying to find one. Okay, so this one, like, let's find one that has both of them on top at the moment. So you go back here, I'm getting a lot of crosses happening right now. So let's find this one. This one you couldn't have taken either. So you got to wait for them both to be. See, this is crossing. This is like a double cross almost. For example, this one, you've got the green line on top and you've got the green line on top. So if you back up 3 candles right here, you would have had a cross and a green. So you could have taken a call and won that. Okay. On this one right here, you back up 3 candles. You were at the top here. You had the red line on top and the red line barely on top. So you could have put this and it would have won. Let's see here. Here you back up 3 candles and you would have had conflicting indicators here. You wouldn't really have known what to do. Here's conflicting indicators. Here's conflicting indicators. Here's conflicting indicators. Here's kind of conflicting indicators. Here's one where you have the green line crossing down. So the red is getting ready to be on top. So you could have taken that one possibly if you want to take it pre. And then, like I said, a lot of conflicting indicators at this moment. Let me find one. So you wouldn't have taken any of these trades. This one that right here though, it's like crossing down, cross down, cross down. You would have won that. Okay. Not saying that you should take double crosses on this, but here's one where it's really tight, but you'd have the green above and the green above, and you were, let's see, 1, 2, 3 at the bottom of this candle, you would have taken a call and you would have won. it just seems to work within 3 minutes. Like this one, 1, 2, 3, you'd have the red on top and the red on top. At the bottom of this candle, you'd take it, you would have won that too. Okay. Same here. You back right here. You've got the red crossing over on top, and you've got the red on top here, and that would have been a huge win. Okay, so go back to the beginning of the video to just reiterate. You're making your indicators like I said that they would be. Your SMA 6 is green, and your SMA 12 is red. Okay, and then in your stochastic, basically your K is green and your D period is red, and it's all stock with pocket option. So you're looking for just moments in the charts where the red, like for example, like this. If you go back to here, I'm scroll testing. So right about here, this was where the red was on top and the red was on top. This at the top of this candle, you could have put it, and it would have been 1, 2. Basically at the bottom of this candle, you would have put it, and at 1, 2, and then 3, you would have won that huge. So it's a direction. It's kind of a directional version. The chart is going in a direction. And if it is going in that direction, that kind of shows you that it is. Like for example, this one, stop back 3 candles. So in this area right here, you really had a crossover. Like in this candle right here, you would have had the green on top and the green on top. You could have taken a call at the bottom of this candle, and you would have had 1. So this would be 1, 2, and 3, and you would have won that trade. So how I'm scroll testing this is I'm just going back from the moving candle. I'm going back 3 candles and pretending that I'm at this moment in time. So making a 3-minute call. But you could scroll test it like this too. You could roll back here, and you could say, if you opened up this chart and you saw that the red was above the red, and you put it right here, 1, 2, 3, you would have won that. Okay. If you would have put it at the end of this candle, 1, 2, 3, you would have won that one as well. Even if and that one you wouldn't have done because the green was different. So let's go back here. Right when you open this chart up here, and you've got the green above and the green above right here. Let's say you would have called it at the bottom of, even at the bottom of this, at the top of this candle. 1, 2, 3, you would have won. I actually saw this pattern a couple months ago, and I thought it was actually would work. If you scroll test this, just look at a moment in time. This is like a random scroll test. You just jump back here and you go, okay, if you open up the chart right here and you've got the greens above and the reds above, so that wouldn't work. But if you were right here, you got the red above and the red above, and if you would have put it right here, you would have put it like 1, 2, 3. That would have lost. That one would have lost. But if you would have put it back here, 1, 2, you would have won. So there is a chance that you could lose. Let's do another one. Let's say this is the green. The green is right here, and the green is right here. So if you would have called it right here, 1, 2, it's a way win. These all look like way wins to me. I mean, not even like close. Let's try to find some that are moving sideways and see if we can find them close. Like this one is red is above here. So when you open this, and red is above here. And then let's say you would have put it right here, 1, 2, you would have lost that. Even if you would have put it at the crossover right here, you would have lost this one because you would have won it there. If you would have put it down here though, 1, 2, you would have won it there too. So I don't want to get focused on the crossover, because basically right here is a no, because the red is above and the green is above. So you're looking for a moment where you open the chart and the green is above here and the green is above here. So like right here at the bottom of this candle, you've got your green above here. You got your green above here, and you call it 1, 2, 3. Now I'll have to do this in demo, like actual demo trading, because I'll have to make sure that I don't get in a situation where it only works well when you're scrolling it. So I'll have to play some demo trades later. And the problem with this method is they're 3-minute trades. So that's a little bit longer than I really want. But it seems to me that like if you make a 3-minute trade with this directional thing, so now you have like the red is above in this candle and the red is above in this candle. And so you could take a demo trade going down right here on this candle, because you have the red above and you have the red above. Now, who knows if it's going to bounce? Who knows what's going to happen. You really don't know. And this is a crossover moment. So, I mean, you have the red above, and you can take that trade. We'll let that 3-minute trade play out. And then Todd and I'll go live later tonight, probably in about an hour or an hour and a half. And we will really rock this out and see. I actually would be pretty confident to just go live with this method. Because I scroll tested multiple, like 5 different scenarios, and this is the one that seems to be working. You've just got the moving averages. The problem is, the moving averages and the stochastic, they actually kind of move together. So, I mean, you can kind of see them moving together, but then at some points they move against each other as well. So you might have this going up. Like at this moment, you've got the moving averages going up, but you got stochastic going down. So this is sort of a dangerous time right here because you've got the red line above. You've got a cross up here, but then it goes and crosses down. It's only when they're together, and I don't know how, why this works, or how it works, if it would work all the time like this. I do think that I would look for crossovers in the moving average with the stochastic. Those tend to win really well. Like this, it looks like that we're going to get a crossover here, and we've got the stochastic coming out oversold. So I'm going to take a 3-minute here too, just saying that that's actually going to cross over. So we're going to have the green above, and we're going to have the green above. Now, who knows what's going to happen with this? That's not my focus. This one's my focus right now. And then, so it's got 1 more minute left, and it's like a huge win. This wouldn't be every single win. I'm not even looking for huge wins. I'm just looking for more wins than losses. And I'll push this method a little bit. Like how much could you do in terms of a crossover? In other words, when you looked at this, you see that they're coming. It's basically, it's working itself out to where the green is going to be on top right here. So would you want to wait till that next candle, or would you just basically go, okay, the green's on top, it's peeking out there and it's going to be on top. These can turn around a lot, and where's the white line? So it's kind of in a downtrend. I wouldn't even mess with this white line unless I thought that this was like I was losing too much. If I was losing too much, I might do that. So check this out. Looks like this was a big win. Any one of these would be a win. Any one of these, red line above, would be a good win. Okay. And then let's look at this one right here. This one was sort of like I jumped the gun on this one a little bit, but I know at this moment the green line is above and the green line is above. So this is something that we're going to do in major tests tonight as we go live. We're going to do major testing on this because at this moment, this would be a call. And if I wanted to make another call, I'll make another call right here. So at this moment, you've got the green above, the green above. You've got both greens above. And I took this one back here before it was kind of kissing. So this is still, this is kind of losing. And we'll see which one of these would win. It doesn't really matter at this point which one would or wouldn't win because this is a method that you would just take every single trade that you saw. Looks like both of these trades could possibly lose, and that's okay. I would just go find another one, and I would find basically just scroll until I see 2 reds together, and I would just take that trade right there. We'll see if that one can win. And then we would just do this over and over again. And it looks like this is a major, downtrend. It popped up. I didn't look at any of this when I took that trade. I just took the trade. Looks like we've got 22 seconds on the first one, which was probably most likely going to be a loss. And then this one would be a more sure trade because they were really over top each other. Interesting. 9 seconds. So I don't know. There we go. It looks like it wants to go up. Okay, so this one that I took when they were kissing might be a loss. I actually do think that this one is going to be a win because I took it on a red candle. That's the other nuance of this method. You could always wait for a red candle, but I wouldn't. I would just say if they're both over top each other, that's over top and that's over top, just go for it. You got 3 minutes. This is basically going down. It's going down. So here in this scenario, it looks like both of these would be a loss. This one still might win actually, but um, it's interesting that you've got 3 minutes, and I don't know if we would do this in the show. Maybe we do this in the show, and it really works. It's really fun. We don't have to do these 1-minute trades. It would take a little bit longer, um, but we only need to win 10 per session, so it definitely would take longer, but it would be pretty brainless. I mean, you would literally be looking for charts that were go in your direction. So this would be a loss. So this one right here, definitely, I'm going to count this as one. Would have been one loss that I took. That green line was above, and that green line was above, and it was going down. Interesting on that. But because I have seen these, so let's look at this one. This one was the red line was above, the red line was above, and looks like this one it will be a big win. All right, so that's it for tonight on this. This was just my explanation of the method because I didn't want to call Todd on the phone and try to explain every little thing. But this is a 3-minute blind push, basically moving average stochastic married up and taking it in the direction. I actually think it's a lot better when the stochastic is coming out of overbought or oversold and they're married up, because then any one of these trades that you would take most likely would win. I mean, even except that one, if you got the bottom of that one. But if you took any of these up here, or even, you take a lot of these and you would win. All right, so there's win. I will see you guys on the podcast tonight in about an hour.